replacement is this: an exoskeleton which can be controlled with a brain-machine interface.
When we move for the human prototype, it's going to be much lighter, and it's going to have hydraulic motors. One of our dreams in 2 years is having the first kick of the World Cup be given by a former paraplegic, a Brazilian teenager that would actually walk in the pitch and kick the ball using an exoskeleton controlled by some sort of brain-derived signal.
To achieve that goal, they've been training a monkey to control a digital avatar with his mind. Once the monkey is adept at controlling the avatar, he can operate a mechanical exoskeleton, turning his thought into mechanical action.
He has to coordinate the two hands, the two avatar hands, and position them in the center of the objects that appear in front of them as fast as they can. To acquire the electrical signals from the brain that we need, we have microfilaments that are thinner than a hair, hundreds of them, that you can implant in the brain tissue and actually sample the electrical signals that the brain cells produce.
Over time, the computer begins to recognize different signal patterns as specific movement.
We could read the signals and get this avatar body to be controlled by a brain. That avatar could also send signals back to the brain so that the brain could interpret what the avatar was touching.
If we're going to have mechanical extensions of ourselves, we're going to have to train our minds to respond to them.
What we're discovering here is that monkeys can do that. So this is basically the training that eventually we're going to do with a patient until we can see that the brain is relearning how to walk or to move.
In the not-too-distant future, we could have artificial limbs or accessories that feel like natural parts of our bodies.
If you accept the notion that even our sense of self can be changed or can be expanded to incorporate tools, the concept of being becomes very adaptable too. The sense of self doesn't end at the last layer of our cells, of our skin. It ends at the last layer of atoms of the tool that we are controlling by our brain.
Surrogates will do jobs with the 3 Ds: dull, dirty, and dangerous. They'll go into burning buildings, to the bottom of the ocean, to outer space, and we will control them mentally.
And one of the questions that the law will have to face is it property or is it a person?